Okay, so this is the next video in our continuation of our AI-102 exam questions, and all these questions are available on examtopics.com website. So let's start. So you are developing a method for an application that uses the translator API. So what the translator API will do is, so it will convert the text from one language to the another language. So this method will receive the content of a web page. So this line is important here. So this method is basically read the content from a web page. We are not feeding any input file, but it is like reading the content from a web page and then translate the content into Greek, that is EL. The result will also contain a transliteration. So transliteration means you can say a text that use the Roman alphabet. So you need to create the URI for the URL, right? So this is the URI. So this is the incomplete URI, right? So which three additional query parameter we have to pass to include in the URI? So these are the 6 options. Out of 6 we have to select the 3. So if you see mm, to script from EL text type to script, so we have to convert into the Greek language. So this could be one of the parameter, that is to EL, because we have to convert into EL. Now we have the 5 option left, and out of 5 we have to select 2. Along with that we have to return some text that use the Roman alphabet. So the script, that is the transliteration, so the transliteration script should be Latin, that is the Roman alphabet. It should not be the plain. So transcript should be Latin, right? So that is fine. Along with that we don't know the content of the web page, right? So we can't say from is equal to EL. From is equal to EL is wrong. If it from is EL, then why we are converting again EL to EL, right? From Greek to, so from is wrong, so this is eliminated. To script CYRL, this is also eliminated because to script is Roman alphabet, that is Latin. So one option left is text type HTML, because we are feeding a web page, so it is of type HTML. So correct option is text type HTML, to EL, and then to script Latin. So C, D, and F. So C, D, F are the correct answer. If we go to the discussion tab, so people say C, D, F is the correct answer. So next question, you have a chatbot that was built using the Microsoft Board Framework. So Microsoft Board Framework is a type of a, you can say, a GUI. Using that, it is available on the Azure cloud platform. Using that we can create a chatbot. So you need to debug the chatbot endpoint remotely. So once the chatbot has been created, so it will give some one URL, and let's suppose we want to test that endpoint remotely, not on the Azure. So how we will do that? That is on our local computer. So we have 6 options, and we have to select 2 options, right? So by looking all these options, so one is the ngrok. So if you go to the Google, so ngrok is basically a type of a command, or you can say utility, which is generally available. So what it will do is, it will make any public URL, so that you can any URL, so that you can test it remotely as well, so by using this ngrok facility. So this is one of the answer. Along with that, so board framework composer is wrong, fiddler is wrong, CLI is also wrong, that is the command line interface. One is a board framework emulator. So emulator is a type of a GUI application. It can be installed over the desktop. So using that emulator, board frame emulator, we can test that endpoint remotely. So two options are Nginx is basically it's totally wrong. Ngrok and board framework emulator, C and E are correct answer. So C and E are is the correct answer. So board frame emulator is basically a desktop application, right? And ngrok, so ngrok is a forward message channels that will test our local machine, right? So that is correct. If you go to the discussion tab, so people say the given answer is provided answer is correct only. So next question, so this is a drag and drop question. So till this point, so okay, You are building a retail chatbot that will use a Q&A maker service. So question and maker chatbot basically. You upload a, so in a question and maker chatbot generally we feed our a knowledge base, a set of questions into our database. So we upload an internal support document to train the model. So definitely to train the model it needs some data, and in a Q&A we feed some kind of document. The document contains the following question: what is your warranty period? Right? So because it is retail chatbot, so it is selling some product and people are asking, okay, what is your warranty period? So user report that the chatbot returns the default Q&A maker answer when they ask a following question. So let's suppose the user changed the questions a little bit: how long is the warranty coverage? And the chatbot returns the correct answer when the user asks the full. But when the user asks this question, it will return the correct answer. But when the user a little bit change the question, again it will the answer should be different, but it is like returning the same answer. So it's wrong. So how we can like improve our accuracy of chatbot? Correct. So we have to select the three option out of how many options? Out of five options only. So one like add a new question on phrase pair. So they told that okay, now the user is asking this question, do one thing, add this question into the database. So this approach is totally wrong. If we are adding the same question the user is asking, so it's not covered under the machine learning. So we would never add like such questions. This is wrong. Now we have four options left. So retrain the model, leave it, add question, additional question to the document. Again this is wrong. Add alternative phrasing of the question. So we have to add some alternative phrasing of the question. So once we add the alternative phrasing, then we have to retrain the model and then republish the model. So 2, 4 and 5. So add alternative phrasing of the question, retrain the model and republish the model. Okay, so this is correct. Now next question: you need to measure the public perception of your brand. So public perception means like let's suppose you are selling some product and people are giving some reviews. So we need to measure whether the people are giving positive review or negative reviews on the social media using natural language processing. So which cognitive service like you will use? So we have to basically do like when the user will write a review, so it is a form of text and we have to do some kind of text analysis. So out of four options, text analysis is the correct answer. So computer vision is wrong, form recognizer is wrong, content moderator is wrong. So text analytics is correct answer because we have to measure the public perception. So let's see the next question. What is this? So let's see the next question. So the question is okay, so till this point so it is just a kind of a note. So they told that once you like submit this question, you will not able to like change it once you like move to the next screen. So but actually question start from here. You build a language model by using the language understanding service. So LUIS service. So language model is like a person can interact using some natural language only, like a kind of chit chat. The language model is used to search for information on a contact list by using an intent named find contact. Okay, so intent is find. Intent means like what is the intention of the user. So intention of the user is to find the contact, right? And it will like there is a contact list and it will search the contacts. The conversation expert provide you with the following list of phrases. So like maybe like people are asking like this question: find contacts in London, uh, who do I know in Seattle, search for contacts in Ukraine. So you need to implement the phrase list in language understanding model, right? So they have given solution: you create a new intent for location. Does this meet this goal? So the answer is no. Why? So they told that you need to create a new intent for location. Intent means like the the particular action which the user want to perform, but we don't want to change the action which user want to perform. The action will remains the same, that is the find contact, that by using an intent name find contact. So we don't want to like modify the existing content or add the new intent. So action will remain the same, action is only just one, that is find contact. But now how it will find the different scenarios, like find contacts in London. So if you see, these are the like location, London, Seattle, Ukraine, right? So we have to add the entity as a location rather than changing the intent of the user. So we will not change the intent, we will add an entity. So they told that okay, whether we will change the intent, so answer is no. They told yes, but it is wrong. If we go to the discussion tab, so people say the answer should be no. Okay, so that's all. So for this video, thank you.